Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Random Encounters Guild. Tonight we are playing more of our original mechanic, Chain Theory. We're playtesting it to kind of push the boundaries on it and see what we can get out of it in a real world scenario. Austin could not be with us tonight, apparently. But we've got everybody else in place. 2 weeks ago, we had a kind of a question and answer period and shot some ideas and suggestions around. But where we had left off in the story, the crew were on the boat and were running around, and they discovered that the wheel, which had previously been smashed, was now fixed.
Suspicious.
Through some unknown shenanigans.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's no problem.
Tomfoolery.
Nothing to worry about.
And they were running around the boat and, trying to figure out what was going on. And the creature leapt over the port side and was coming. And what is on this map, I've got 4 players all standing here, and when we left off, there was only 1 player standing there. So we're gonna need to. I think some shenanigans happened last week when we were trying to figure out if we were going to play or not. But I do remember when the creature came over the side, Jeff's character was the only one on the main deck. I think everybody else, Austin was up in the medical place, and everybody else, I believe, was on the poop deck examining the wheel. And you may have just moved your characters down just so we're all on the same map. That may have been why you're all down there. But technically, what we're going to do is, well, that'll be your first round, is getting down. If that's what you want to do, is getting down to the main deck.
Is that where the action is?
That's where the action is on the
That's
main
where
deck.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be on the action.
So, all that being said, before we get started, we will we'll just go around the table real quick and let everybody introduce themselves. I am Guildmaster Scott. I started the Random Encounters Guild in 2019. It was a way for this group to get together and play every Sunday night. We were playing Pathfinder, and it was a means for some old high school buddies to get together and play. And it somehow grew into a community. We are on Discord. Speaking of that, here's a link. If you would like to join us, we play a bunch of different games. We play text-based games. We like jumping around from system to system, and all are welcome. And if you're a new GM or you want to try being a GM, you'll find a welcoming community to play in your game and get you on your way in the realm of being a GM. So that's me. Next is Jeff.
Hi, I am Jeff. I also known as JS Hend, Hend, on all social media. I am the least nerdy of this nerdy group. I am here to create chaos. Well, so to speak.
Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Jonathan.
And Jonathan listens to Greta Van Fleet, apparently.
They're a decent band. I'm not going to jump on the
there's
train
that.
and say that they're the best thing ever to hit the music scene, but I like them.
Have you got your new bass yet? Have you found anything out about your bass?
I haven't. No.
You haven't heard anything at all?
My wife didn't think that I knew that she bought it for me, so I'm trying to play that on the down low.
Oh.
So
All right.
it is coming. I just don't know anything about it.
Dan.
I am Dan, sometimes known as Commander Dan. Big fan of Pirate Borg and Star Trek Adventures, and like running those systems when I can find the players. Longtime friend of Scott and Jeff. Shorter amount of time friend of Kevin and Jonathan. Although I'm beginning to feel like I've known them longer than I've actually known them. But anyway, and speaking of Kevin, let's just turn it over to him.
Hi, I am Kevin, Mjolnir Press on many of the socials and in chat here tonight. Probably one of the other main GMs here in the Random Encounters Guild. And, getting ready, starting tomorrow is the, 1 month countdown to Gen Con. So I'm going to start freaking out about all the stuff that I have to run at Gen Con. So, I started making a checklist of the things I have to do. And
You mean the stuff you consciously scheduled and like.
I'm not saying someone else put me into this. This is all of my doing and my masochistic, tendencies. But
speaking of that, one of our, at least 3 of the sessions Kevin is going to be stressing about this month is our chain theory. I know 2 of the sessions were booked up. Do you have any more seats?
I think the 3rd session has like 1 seat left. I just checked and over the since I checked like 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, it actually kind of filled up.
Yeah.
The Coriolis game that's all filled up. Siren Squad, which is made by a friend of the stream, Jenna Figures. That only
Happy birthday, by the way, Jenna.
Yes,
today is her birthday.
Her birthday.
They're streaming over on the Film Gamer Party right now. They're playing their Outsiders in America.
Too
game.
cool to hang out with us. So we have a ton of spots left in that game. So I should probably start posting about that on Twitter or something, or Blue Sky. Try and get some people to join the game. But that's it. So I guess we can go, start fighting some monsters and not die, hopefully, maybe.
It's always the best course of action.
Maybe.
To fight or not die, or both?
I know what I said.
Yeah.
We're going to play tonight. Scotty created a character sheet for the creature instead of just making stuff up off the top of his head. So, and I'm showing you the back side of the card.
Yeah, I was about to say I
can't need to see what's on this side of it.
I can't even read it. All I see is yellow.
So yeah, we're Scotty came to play tonight. We're not going to have any more of this what happened the first time you guys encountered this creature. So
sounds like.
And I will say
scared.
this:
that's what I hear.
Jeff's character notices it is larger this time. It seems to have grown. Last time you encountered this thing, it was like 4 feet long and almost like a lizard. It was crawling around on all 4s. Now it is 6 feet tall and walking on its back legs. It has definitely gotten bigger and seems to have matured. Its tail is, you see barbs on the end of its tail. It has definitely evolved in the hour or so since you fought it. Looks like we lost somebody in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I'm coming back up. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I restarted it. I could be coming in.
I believe I have the map shared with everybody.
I can see it, yes.
And as we do, I'm just going to, we've been doing it different in this because it's chain theory. So let's roll initiative, and that is a brisk roll for everybody, please. And I will roll for the creature.
Brisk.
These dice, I'm gonna have to. I'm putting these dice away. I got to get my other dice out.
That good, huh?
Man, I bought these. These dice I bought for Chain Theory are lovely. They're gorgeous. They roll garbage. I'm definitely getting my old school dice out.
Yikes.
Come on, guys. What are y'all doing? I thought we were trying to beat this thing.
I am.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, I thought we were supposed to be friends with it.
I thought, yes, we were going to talk with it and reason out our differences.
I thought Scott was very clear. We're going to come and play tonight.
We're through playing now.
Y'all know those books Animorphs, where like the little children turn into the animals and it's on the front cover? Is it like halfway through that transition right now? That's kind of what I picture.
That's not a bad analogy. Or if you've ever seen the movie Alien, this is fantasy version of Alien is what this is.
I've never seen that movie.
Is that like an indie film? I've never heard you talk about that one before.
Oh my gosh. Listen, Greta Van Fleet. Kevin, I don't see. Are you rolling physical?
Yes, I got a 5.
And you are Edward Gordon Lord?
Yep.
Edward.
And he tends to go by Ed G. Lord.
Ed.
NG Lord.
And Tim's characters. What is? Oh, I don't know what his brisk is. The character sheets in Fantasy Grounds don't.
Call it a D6.
Yeah,
It's
Austin
probably
is.
a D6.
Surely, yeah.
Oh, I did something. I did not mean to do that.
What did you do?
He
I
turned.
moved the turn in Fantasy Grounds. I did not know I could do that. Sorry.
What did you do?
I ended my turn, so now that it's Edgelord's turn.
Yeah. Well, we're starting. So yeah, it is Donkey's turn. But like I said, am I wrong? All of you were up on the poop deck examining the wheel, correct?
I don't think I was up there.
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
I just remember Jeff was on the deck by himself.
I do recall that. I don't remember where everyone else was.
Yeah.
Where do you think you were, Kevin? Yes, Jeremiah. I said the word poop and deck. It's a nautical term.
I guess I probably was up there then. I don't remember what I was doing.
Now, you may have been in one of these cabins down here below. You may have been in the galley or in the captain's quarters. I don't
remember where I was, honestly. So I could be up on the poop deck with everyone else.
So yeah, what we're saying is that is y'all, if you're wanting to get down there, that will be your turn. That will be your movement. Unless you want to do something else up on the poop deck.
Steer the wheel.
So, Donkey, is your plan to move down to the main deck?
Donkey will get off the poop deck and get on the main deck where the action is.
All right. What are you doing? How are you doing that?
I don't want to say.
No, I need to know because that's not cool.
I'm done with my turn. So, but for real, at the very top of my screen, I have a new button that says switch to party tabletop list or combat tabletop list.
Yes,
And
I noticed that this afternoon.
combat tabletop list puts us in combat tracker order, and I can click turn complete and end my turn.
Oh, hey, take it off of me. That's fine. Yeah, I noticed
do you see
that
that,
it put everything in combat tracker order. I thought that was. I didn't know that you guys saw that though. So I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought it was
Where do you
Uh,
see that, Jonathan?
Up at the very top where your token is, on the top left.
there's the swords
Oh, gotcha.
cross.
Yep.
You can switch it to the combat
Yep.
tracker.
Yeah, switch
Nah,
to
Do not
combat.
do not click the next
Huh.
arrow button because it will move you on from your turn, and
Gotcha.
it'll mess Scott up and make him mad.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
Speaking of
see.
this, I posted a link earlier. We are affiliates with Fantasy Grounds.
That's cool.
That's what we're using this evening. And apparently there was a relatively good update because that's pretty cool. So Edward G. Lord, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna run down to the main deck. Question for you based on our observations. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that we've heard scuttling on the outside of the ship and everything like that, like when we were downstairs with the eggs and everything. So
Yep.
we could pretty much figure that this thing is aquatic and we'll be able to like survive in the water.
Yeah, I mean it's coming up out of the water.
Okay.
It climbed up the ship and came over the edge. So it's not coming out of the like below deck. It's not coming up the ladder. It came out. It came out of the water and over the edge of the ship.
Okay. All right. Then my turn will just be going down onto the other deck.
And speaking of the eggs, nobody grabbed one of those eggs, did they?
Nope, but I was close.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah, I
think
don't
anybody picked one up and carried it with them, but
I inspected it pretty good.
I'm going to say Austin's character is blissfully unaware of anything going on at this point because he didn't show up to play tonight. Lewis.
Okay, you keep saying that I'm on a different deck, but I'm on the same deck as everybody on the map.
No, you were on this deck alone. Everybody else had to come to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
You don't have to move. You can act. You can charge it and attack or do whatever you want to do.
If you could just take it out,
Everybody else was up on the other deck. They had to come down to you.
Gotcha. Interesting. I'm gonna go up the stairs and see. So, how far over the railing do you think this thing is? Did you say this thing was?
Like to the water?
No, from the water. How much of it is out of the water? How much of it is of its body is on the ship?
Oh no, the creature is entirely. It leapt over the edge and is on the deck, coming at you.
Okay.
It's not his turn yet because I rolled
Gotcha.
a 1 for initiative.
Okay. I am going to scoot here to the side. Am I within reach of that with a my sword, or do I have to get closer?
Nope, you got to be right next to it. That's a close range weapon.
Can I be there at the stairs? Can I make it that distance, I guess?
Yeah.
I'll do that. And play my short sword.
All right, so you give me a brawn roll, and I roll brisk for my defense. I rolled a 4, so you miss.
Okay.
Whoa! What did I do?
That brings us to Dan.
All right. I have a pitchfork. Can I hurl that as a ranged weapon?
Sure.
Which end first?
What? Yeah, the pointy end first. What roll? That would
That
be.
stick's got a point on it. I mean, it's
that would be-
rounded,
would be
but it's got
brisk.
an end.
That's what I'm
Wait, is
saying.
it a brawn roll? Is it a what is?
No, ranged attack is brisk.
That would be brisk.
So it'll be D6. Okay.
And there again, I'm rolling brisk.
Ah,
I actually rolled a 2, so that is a hit.
There you go.
I
Okay.
will roll my backbone.
I have a mechanics question in just
I
a
threw
second.
it on the ground.
do I need to roll backbone as
Hap-
well?
Happy birthday to the
No,
ground.
I ain't a part of your system.
My dad's on
Um,
a phone.
I'm an adult.
what do you have for damage on that pitchfork? Does it say?
I don't have that written down.
We've been saying
Butcher
a
knife
short
is
sword is
D4.
5.
Yeah, short sword was 5. Butcher knife was D4.
I'm just going to. Oh, we're rolling damage.
Yes.
Give me a D5.
A D5.
Why do I have 2 Dans? Do y'all have 2 Dans?
On the video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
What?
In Ninja,
Go
In
in.
Ninja, Dan has
Oh.
multiplied.
we got double Dan.
Is that
That's bad. Wait, I can hear.
Oh, and
Oh.
it's double. Yeah, he's speaking, and then it's echoing. You know, it was like a second lag in between. He cast mirror image on himself.
Scott? I'm
I don't know
scared.
what happened there. Let me make this roll, and then I'll work out the image issues.
Well, don't talk until you do.
You guys can mute one of them.
Oh, smart.
Dan, say something.
Stand by.
Okay, it just mute. It didn't mute both of them. Why don't we keep it on double because I'm a masochist, as
All
you
right.
said.
I hit mute. Can you hear me at all?
No, not you.
Yes. You keep going, Dan. Do your thing.
So a D5.
Oh,
Uh,
that's
hit
some
that-
funny
hit-
stuff.
The 4 and a
hit the-
6.
Hit the minus
I got it.
1D and then the D6.
For content's sake, while Dan tries to figure that out, I do have a question about the
Yes.
mechanics. Would there ever be a time where in Brisk, your ranged roll, would it ever be a higher die than
Yes.
your Brisk?
As it stands right now, if you get the 5 points in ranged, it will go up the next die size, but your standard brisk roll will remain what it is. The only way the brisk roll goes up is if all 3 skills go up, and
Okay.
then brisk goes up in
So
general.
you could have 2 of the 3 be a higher die, and
yes.
when that third one does, it rolls up. Okay, that makes sense.
And hit the negative 1D and then roll a D6 in fantasy
I
ground.
already did.
He did it. So he got a 5.
The 5,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Creature's turn. It is
going.
right there
There we go.
next to Jeff, so it is going to.
So I may have messed up by not recording. Should I have recorded any of those little circles already?
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Under-
if
under the-
you had them, we would have told you. Yeah, if
Okay,
you
that's no problem.
no, when you mark off a circle is if you get a natural 1 or a natural 6 or 8, whatever the lowest
Okay.
or the highest on the die.
Okay.
Can you guys see me? And is there only one of me now? That was
Yeah,
weird.
you're fixed now.
Yes,
You're
you're good.
Yeah, you're back to normal.
That was
Back
Yeah,
to
that was
whatever normal
bizarre.
Dan is. Yes.
Okay. Creature's going to attack Jeff or Lewis.
Lewis,
Um,
his boy Hugh
Go
is
with
waiting in the
a-
background.
I'm gonna go with a claw or bite.
What about Dewey?
No. He is out for the night. But news will be playing sometime or another.
I'm gonna go with the bite. He's gonna try to bite Lewis.
He tastes really bad.
So I roll a brawn, you roll a brisk for your defense roll.
I roll a brisk for mine. And what about my armor now that I'm thinking about it?
That's already calculated in.
Okay.
Your armor changes your brisk roll and your backbone roll. It doesn't have any kind of a once you decide what armor you're using, it changes the brisk and backbone.
Okay, so I haven't changed my brisk or backbone at all. Oh,
Well,
I did my backbone.
Jonathan
I did.
set up your character, so it should be correct.
No, I did change my backbone to a D7 because
Yeah, I
of
think we
the
went through
iron
this
helmet.
last
Okay.
week.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. Either way, 6.
That is a hit. I rolled a 7.
You rolled 7 on a D6.
I didn't roll a D6.
I know.
So his is a D7.
I didn't roll a
No,
D7
probably
either.
D8.
At least.
So
So
I get one mark on my check.
no, that's only if you roll a 1. Or well, you rolled a 6. So
Yes. So in my brisk,
but you failed the defense though. Might have to think about that. As it stands right now, yes, you mark one of those checks off on
finesse,
under.
mobility, range.
Hold on. It would be under finesse.
Okay.
So could you say a 1 failure or a highest success?
Well, yeah, that I kind of want to make it just a 1, just a natural 1, but
That's what it is in the rules right now.
oh, it's just a natural 1?
Okay.
Oh, okay. At one time it was a 1 or a 6.
Once you hit, I think we made it so this way. Once you hit a D20, I think, and then we made it so this way it's both the highest number on the die and a 1 to get a point going ahead.
Okay. So you don't get a point in finesse.
No points for you.
Just a natural 1 get you, and that's I think that's better. I think just a natural because you failed the attempt to block.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
he still gets
Yeah,
the
that's
hit,
fine.
so you should get a bonus
Okay.
for that.
Sounds to me like rewarding participation only.
Oh,
Nothing.
you take 1 point of damage.
All right.
1 point. Are you doing that?
Yeah, I can throw it on there.
Okay.
This monster only has baby teeth, apparently.
Of course, you've already you're pretty badly injured already.
That is correct.
Yeah, a few of you are pretty badly injured.
Just a little bit.
Yep. We have backup.
That brings us to back to Donkey.
What would be the action economy of lighting a lantern? I have in my inventory an unlit lantern.
Do you have the means to light it? Do you have
I don't have flint or
fuel and
tinder.
an ignition?
I will say no, I don't.
Well, there's got to be something around this boat.
Yeah, we're in the middle of combat, though. I can't just go look for it. My thought process was he came out of the water, so he has to be like
Moist.
moist. That was the exact word I was thinking of. Thank you, Kevin. No, he's got to be susceptible to like fire damage or something. I was going to throw a lantern at him. That's how Pokemon works.
Pokemon rules.
All right, for real though, I'm going to go up and hit him. I would like to hit him with a melee attack with my short sword.
All right, you give me a brawn, and I will roll brisk for defense.
Ooh, 4.
I rolled a 2. That's a hit.
Nice. D5?
I think, yeah, I think short sword is D5.
That's what
Sword
we're
is
gonna do.
D5.
Unless you wanted to change it.
I have written
more.
down.
And then my backbone. Let me roll my backbone to block.
Oh, that didn't look right. Yes, it was. Okay. 2.
All right.
2 points of damage.
Actually, only 1 because I rolled much better than 2. But
Okay.
the way we're doing it is 1 point is minimum. I don't want a successful hit and then nothing happen.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna stab with the old dagger.
Smash him.
That's a 6.
Smash him good.
If we all surround
that's a
him, nothing
5,
bad
so
can
that's a
happen.
hit.
All right, and dagger does D4 damage. Where's my D4? Is it this weird die right here? 4, 3. Yep, that's it. For 1 point of damage.
Well done.
All
Well, I don't have any
right.
skills yet, so I can't like backstab him and do extra damage.
I'm gonna say Austin's character hears the commotion, and he goes, "Huh?" And that makes it Lewis's turn.
I have a hammer, but I'm guessing it's not a war hammer or anything like that. It's just
It's what you got at character creation.
It's a tack hammer.
Yeah.
It's little
Yeah, it's like a blacksmith's hammer.
that's what I was thinking.
tap tap tap.
Yeah. As an armorer, okay.
I mean, do
Let's
some-
think like Jonathan. I have a mirror. I'm gonna shine. Is there any light above? Can I reflect something into his eyes?
Yeah, it's the sun is going down, but it hasn't set yet. It's kind of magic hour. So yeah, there you can catch the sun if you would
I'm gonna
like.
try to blind him. I'm gonna try to blind him with my mirror.
Lewis came to play today. All right.
All right, give me a.
I'm gonna blind him for life.
What do you think, Kevin? I guess that would be a brisk roll, right? Like finesse.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say finesse.
And so you give me brisk, and I use brisk to combat. Yeah, you shine, you pull this mirror out of your pocket and you shine it, but he like you hit him in the eye, but he throws an arm up and blocks it.
Okay. While I've got him like that, y'all take care of him. Oh, can I move? Can I go upstairs?
Yeah, you can move.
I'm gonna go upstairs just a little bit and get away from him.
All right, Dan, it's your turn.
Who is this guy laying in front of me?
That is one of the crew members that have been eviscerated.
Is there anything I could yank off of him to throw at this thing?
His body has been looted. You guys took anything that was, I mean, like he's wearing clothes,
Yeah, that's the short
but
sword
like
we
you
got.
took it, he had a short sword and you guys took his short sword.
All right, so
He's
I've
got fingers you can cut off.
other than cut off with jointed
Take his
gnaws
leg
off.
off and throw it at him.
You got teeth, don't you? Come on, Dan.
All right. So I'm going to run over here because I threw my pitchfork at him and yanked my
There's
pitchfork
rope everywhere. Tie him up.
out. Yeah, I'm going to attempt a mighty deed of. No, sorry. Never mind. Run over here and grab my pitchfork, which I presume that'll take my turn. I mean, I'll stab him again if I can, but you tell me. I hurled it at him before. If I can run over there, grab my pitchfork, I figure I can at least do that. Get my pitchfork back in my hands. If I can,
Yeah, you
stab him
definitely,
again.
whether it's either stuck in him or if he knocked it down to the ground, you definitely pick it up. What do you think, Kevin? Would that be his allotment, or? I kind of think it is.
Are you given free actions for the weapons? Like, can we drop, and all that kind of stuff?
We haven't worried about drawing weapons and such, but
Yeah,
okay.
I figure. I mean, to be fair, I figure by the time I run over there, that's a fair movement.
like in Pathfinder, that's your action. That's the end.
Yeah, and then pick up my pitchfork. I figure I'm done at that point.
My thought is, since it's within the area of attack of the creature, no. Maybe if it was on the way there, you run and pick it up and keep going.
Because I made a hit on him before, didn't I?
Yeah, you hit him.
Which means I'm
yeah,
pulling
we'll
it
say
out of
like
him.
you yank it. Either if he knocked it down the deck, you run over and grab it, and you're ready for next turn. But
Or you could have him roll something, and if it works, then he's able to, use that as part of his action. And if he fails, then, it didn't work.
I'm always willing to make a roll. But that's up to you guys.
A brain roll.
A what roll?
Brains.
Make him roll mobility or finesse.
Wait, what?
yeah, it would be mobility. So I mean, at this point in our game, it would be brisk. You haven't advanced anything up. And this would be an opposed roll. So what are you rolling in brisk?
There'll be a D6.
All right, so I will roll a D6.
Ooh.
Oh, 4. You know what? I'm not leaving it up to these dice. I'm gonna roll here.
Good answer. Good answer.
You got it. So you can attack. So now it's a brawn roll against his brisk.
That's a brawn roll. That's a D8 for me. Okay.
Yeah, you threw it a while ago, so it was a brisk roll, but now you're stabbing with it, so it's brawn.
Right.
That's a hit.
Just letting you know, Austin has joined the call.
Wow. So a hit. If I remember right, this is a D5 for damage.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, it is the creature's turn.
I'm sticking my tongue out at him.
I'm going to say
Vicious mockery.
Yep.
1 to 2 is Dan.
You can't catch me.
3 to 4 is Kevin, and 5 and 6 is Jonathan.
You know, Jeff stuck his tongue out at him, so I think there should be like a larger. Yeah.
Probably doesn't have ranged attacks.
It is
Oh, too bad.
Kevin.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
He is going to attempt to bite again. He's going to bite Kevin. So give me a brisk roll.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Oh.
Respectable.
He hits. Give me a backbone roll.
Yay.
Wait.
That's a
Kevin
2.
Kevin rolled an 8 and he still hits.
Less respectable.
Kevin takes 2 points of damage.
Oof. Not looking good.
He's going to move away and kind of approach Jeff. That makes it Donkey's turn again.
I assume I have an attack of opportunity since he goes by
That is
me.
not a thing in this game at this time.
Ow.
I would like to petition the game masters. I will, as he goes by me, I will ready my sword and I will swing at him. So I will attack him with my short
Yeah,
sword.
you can hit him from where you're at without
Okay.
moving.
I would like
or
to
you
hit
can
him and
step to the port side of the ship and hit him, definitely.
yeah, I would like to hit him from here and then I will move away.
All right.
So I will roll a melee brawn. 7.
Ah!
It's pretty good.
Gosh. Roll a 6. All right.
Nice.
So give me a whatever it is you're.
How about a 3?
Okay.
And then I will move right there. Done.
Somebody needs to climb up top and drop something on his head.
All right, I'm gonna move up to where my
Sorry.
previous
I-
friend was,
Forget Jonathan is taking care of his own business.
and I'm
I'm
going
an
to
adult.
stab out with the old dagger for a 6.
All right.
Can we tie rope
I
around his
rolled a
waist and
4,
climb
so
him
that's
across?
another hit.
3 points of damage.
I think we're making a
Nice.
dent in him, guys.
1 point of damage.
Mm.
Awesome.
I haven't seen his little green bar move at all on fantasy.
Yeah,
Ranks.
that's concerning to me.
Oh, I'm keeping track of it on this piece of paper.
I know.
I was going to ask if you added an extra 0 to the end of what his hit points should have been on that. Sneaky, sneaky. I see you.
Oh, wait.
Lewis, it is your turn. Yeah, I'll bring you in just a minute. Hold on a second.
I'm going to, with my short sword, run through this thing as much as I physically can and just stab him with all my might coming down the steps. So I get extra bonus for coming downstairs at him.
No, but it'd be a brawn roll.
Worth a try.
Oh,
Brawn it is.
I like
does
how he
have
says things with confidence. As in,
gravity
I
on
get
his side.
to do this.
Is that a hit?
Yes.
I thought that looked like your hit.
Putting
wait,
these dice
wrong.
away.
Yeah!
I'm getting out.
That's a max hit for me.
Getting out my
And,
old
okay.
school, my old original
Okay, so
set.
Scott, would, based upon your understanding of the size of this thing and such, would I be able to get through to the other side, coming down the steps around on the other side of him?
Hold on 1 second.
He said un momento.
Let me. I'm getting
Un
my.
momento, por favor.
He said
Getting
the
my
click clacks
dice
aren't click clacking.
situated.
Ah,
You got to get his rig dice out.
No, just the original set that I bought back in the day when we first started playing DCC. I'm just
I think the problem is the ones he's tried so far have been rigged, but they've been rigged for us, so I'm not complaining.
yeah, I bet.
I won't need any of those. Well, I might need the 3.
Do you want me to share some of my thoughts while we wait?
Yes.
It was kind of quiet, so I didn't know if we wanted content. You ever wonder or think about how fire trucks are actually water trucks? I just think about that sometimes.
Yeah, first today.
Similar
Right.
to
So
partially
give me.
fabric.
You're wanting to run past him then?
Yeah, as I come through with the sword, I'm just imagining that I'm slicing and dicing as I go, stabbing him straight ahead, whatever. But I want to end up on the other side of the dude.
If you were on the deck, I don't think that would be a problem. But seeing as how you're on,
Yeah, we're on the stairs. That's what I didn't know if I had
5
some
foot
room enough to
wide.
get around him or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see how you could get past him on these stairs.
All right. Will you allow this? Can I go down and stab him and then come back to where I am so I'm not right next to him? Or do I need to do my movement all at once?
No, yeah, if you run up to him, that's where you're at.
So
That is a good question, though. Can we split up our move actions?
Yeah.
Well, we've never set up like a speed range, have we, Kev? Is that a thing we've done?
Sort of. We're not using that system, though.
Yeah, we're kind of just doing this. I mean, I don't have a problem with you splitting it up, but in this case, like going down some stairs and then turning around and scurrying back up, I don't think it's like viable in this situation. This
Okay.
given situation, I think you're gonna have to, if you're gonna hit him, you're gonna be right there next to him.
That's fine. I mean, I was just, because I'm close, I didn't know if I could go hit him and then step back at least to the space that I am now.
If you were down on the deck, I would be a little more inclined to do that. But being on these stairs, it changes things.
All right, I'll put him there close.
All right, Dan.
All right. Having seen Lewis make an attack at this thing, now I got my pitchfork in hand. I'm gonna run up, I think, and make an attack, which is once again brisk. No, brawn. Yeah,
A melee attack is
brawn.
brawn. Yes.
yeah. Oh my goodness! All right,
Not
this
good.
is where, if I may, I'd like to cash in a reroll,
All right.
and we'll use the Random
Okay.
Encounters Guild mug. You watch; it's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 1.
Step closer to leveling up.
That's better than it was. Okay.
All right. Give me a
Is that the
what we say,
D5?
D5?
Yeah. So 1 - 1, roll a D6. Oh, lovely.
Wow. I'm guessing the number 4 up there is we're in the 4th round,
Yes.
Correct.
or that starts around 4. Okay.
Yeah, that's the beginning of round 4. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it up there as that
I have-
scroll. It's pretty
I
good.
have no more move actions
That's
left.
interesting.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the creature's turn.
So I can close combat tracker because I see it up there. Interesting.
Odd is Dan, and even is Jeff.
It'll be me. It's always me.
Odd. He is going to
Dan is odd. Got
bite
it.
Dan's character since he just hit him. So give me a brisk roll.
A brisk roll. That's a D6. Yeah, I'll let that.
All right, that is a hit. Give me a backbone roll. Ah!
A backbone. Let's wait. Also D6. Okay.
All right, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Do I need to manage that, or are you managing that?
I put it in there.
Okay.
And it is going to leap off of the stairs down to here.
Well, that's why you didn't want me to do that. You're
And that brings us to
monster.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the new view mode toggle in Fantasy Grounds?
No.
So at the top where your toolbar is, there's a view mode toggle where you can put it in a camera form on your token and look at the
Whoa.
map that way.
Oh, that is weird.
It's kind of freaky, but interesting.
I don't see it.
Where is it again, Jonathan?
So
it's on the map window.
player
The map
map,
window.
if your
Yeah,
toolbar is
I'm in-
opened, then the...
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
literally,
First one on the
it's
left.
literally a camera.
Scott, I'll take a screenshot and show it.
No, I got it.
You
I
see
was
it?
looking over in the main menu. I didn't know it was on the map.
I don't know that I like it, but it is interesting.
Oh yeah, that's the new. Yeah, they're playing like if we had built in the correct like tokens, you would have like 3D.
Yeah.
Like
in the right
it's-
setting, I think it could be really cool.
And like if you hold the wheel down and like if you see on the stream, like I'm moving it. If you hold the wheel down on your mouse, you can rotate it around and see everything
yes.
around you.
So you can even drop it down lower if you click that token button right there beside at the top there.
Yeah.
It'll take it
Like,
one
point of
notch
view.
further down. Pretty cool. I just found that. Thought I'd share. I will attack the creature with my short sword. A melee attack.
All right.
Ouch.
That
That's
is a
okay.
miss, but you get a point
Mark
in
that one
your
down.
finesse.
Are we
Mark that one
doing
down.
5?
Do what?
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that question. Are we doing 5 marks equals
Yes.
a level up? Okay. So I need to change them from... They're 7 currently on the sheet. I need to change it to 5.
We're doing 5. Okay.
Speaking of, like, I almost sent you guys a thing when we did a playtest. Jenna played in a playtest not long ago. She created a new character sheet that she's much more. She's a graphic artist and a design artist.
Okay.
She knows Excel far better than I do, so she created a really cool sheet. But at this point in the game, I didn't feel like it was something we needed to worry about. But when we move forward, we may use her sheet just because it's easier to
Okay.
navigate.
Yep. I'm done.
Because I'm so advanced, I'm already using that sheet. Because
Well, if Kevin has it, I want it. That's
I'm
not
the
fair.
best.
Come on, Scott.
He was in the playtest. He was in the game that we ran.
yeah, I was there when she unveiled it to us, so I got an advanced copy.
She wants to. She hasn't done it yet because, of course, she's been very, very ill for the last month. Which she's made a miraculous recovery. She's doing so much better now.
Yeah, I read
but,
that she was better.
she's wanting to add a die roller into the cells. So You could just click on the character sheet and it rolls for you.
That'd be cool.
Gotcha.
She hasn't done that yet because she's had other things on her mind.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 1. I assume that does not hit.
Yeah, that did not hit because I rolled a 3. So that is a miss. You
I
wanna
would
move?
like to move right there.
All right. Kev.
Do we get a sense for the how hurt this thing might be?
Yeah, it's pretty damaged. It's
Let's see if I can
taking
make
a
it
lot
little
of
more
damage.
Stabby stab. A 4.
Take it out, Kevin.
That is an 8, so that is a miss.
Of course. I'm gonna stand my ground like the hero that I am.
All right,
That's the most
Austin,
respectable
you've
thing
been
you've
up
done
here.
tonight. Good
You
job.
were in this room investigating. You've heard some sounds and things going on, but you
I was
haven't
just
left
zoned
the room
out.
yet to investigate. So
What are you guys doing? Oh, that's what you're doing. Got
the
it.
price you pay for not showing up on time.
I'm sorry. Well, I take out my short bow. Can I hit it from how far? With the short bow?
Yeah, you've got a clean shot. So yeah,
All right, then I take my short.
that will be a brisk roll.
Wait,
All right. D8,
there it is.
6.
You miss.
Ah. And I just stay.
All right. I rolled an 8, by the way. Just so. Lewis, that brings us to you.
I'm guessing I can take a step down the stairs and then jump off.
Yep.
To be next to the creature. And when I do, I'm going to thrust my short sword through his neck once again. That's what I'm doing.
You miss. I done broke out the old set of dice now. These don't miss. I rolled a 5. I'm not fudging. You guys know I don't fudge. I rolled a 5, so I beat you. So you miss.
All right.
Dan.
Go up the steps and shoot at him. Oh, you don't have a bow.
I don't know. As much as I'd like to have a ranged weapon. I don't really.
Am I the only kid that has a ranged weapon?
Possibly.
All right, so I'm gonna move.
I thought he was going overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
well,
too.
that's it. I'm out.
Stab him again.
Yeah,
Stab him again. Let's go.
with the pitchfork. That is what I'm thinking. And that's.
I'm gonna have to bump up his brisk. I've literally, I've bound to have rolled 5 ones.
Nah,
Sounds like the
probably not.
monster's going to level up.
So I'm rolling my brisk.
Rolling
No.
brawn.
Yeah, D8. Yep.
That is a hit.
Okay. So with this weapon, what do we say? D5?
D5, yeah.
And we said each tine of the pitchfork does a d5, right?
Wait. Oh, so I roll again.
Then you have to roll a d3 to see how many times hit, and then roll.
There you go. I like that, Kevin.
Okay.
Do I have any more movements?
Nope.
All right. Is this thing?
Surely he's wobbling by now, right?
I'm wondering, Dan, does your character have 6 hit points?
That's what I'm seeing on my character.
Like, do you have it
sheet,
on
yeah.
paper? Because you've got
on
6
paper?
wounds instead of 6 hit points. You've got nothing under hit points.
I did that. I did that
yes.
when I put it in too.
I'm sorry. I have 6 hit points. Yeah, on paper.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you got 6 hit points and 0 wounds.
So he's been dead this entire time.
Can't believe we've been playing with a
Well, until
zombie.
now, then when he got this one hit.
All right, it is going to attack Jeff again, and
Don't do it.
give me
Don't
a
do it.
brisk roll.
Don't do it. Oh, I'm marking that one down.
You can mark that one down. So give me a backbone
Under
roll.
finesse or mobility.
Finesse. Or
And a back bolt.
Kevin, what do you would defense be mobility?
You realize I'm using an ink pen. You tell me these things and then change.
Well, we're this is a play test, Jeff.
I know. We're good.
I kind of think a defense roll would be under mobility instead of finesse.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
So you get a mark on mobility, not finesse.
Will do.
And when you're done with that, give me a backbone roll.
Backbone roll it is. I'm going to do a +1. Yeah.
And the only way to bump up your backbone would be through armor or dying.
If you roll natural ones on a backbone roll, it bumps it up. If you roll 5 natural ones on a backbone roll, it bumps it up to the next die size.
Okay. Was there something about like saving throws bumping up backbone?
Yeah, that's
those
if
would be
you
those
drop
would be a
to
chance to do a
0
natural
hit
one.
points.
Okay.
Don't forget my iron helmet.
Yeah.
I'm an armorer. I have good armor.
You had good armor. It beat you up.
Yeah, probably.
It probably dented your helmet.
Lewis has 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Left.
Lewis, you need to leaveth.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't moved. It's okay. Creature's turn. All right.
Yeah, this is my turn.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what he wants to do.
Nothing.
Well, he did say he wanted to take at least 1 or 2 characters.
We've been doing combat wrong as per what we have written down in the notion.
How so?
Melee attacks are a brawn versus brawn, not brawn versus brisk. And ranged attacks are brisk versus brisk. That's how it's written in there.
That does check out.
Is
Makes
there
sense.
anything different between your brawn and brisk on those? I mean, my
Oh, yeah.
brawn and brisk are the same, so that doesn't make any difference.
So pretty much for the defensive end, for melee attacks, we've been doing it wrong.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's been going in your direction because his brawn is much higher than his brisk. So, but yeah, seems to me like a defense roll would be a mobility roll, not a brawn roll.
Well, I think the idea is that for like a melee attack, you're not dodging, you're blocking. So like I'm parrying the attack as opposed to dodging out of the way. And a ranged attack, you're not necessarily going to be able to parry the attack, so you'd have to dodge out of the way. I think that's the thinking behind what we originally put this for.
But both of them depend on how fast you are, which is your mobility.
Possibly, but if you're strong and you're on the if you're fighting defensively, melee wise, you're gonna have your weapon up, you're gonna have your guard up.
So that's what I'm saying though, is like if this creature is using brawn to defend, you guys are screwed.
Well, I'm just saying that
Whereas I'm using
'cause-
brisk to defend, and you're holding your own with it. But
well, I'm just saying because I was updating the notion for what happens when you roll a natural 1 on your defensive roll. So that's how I noticed this. Where you change that and make it so this way all are just against risk.
yeah, I kind of think all defense rolls are mobility rolls.
Okay. Then I will update.
I mean, we can discuss it later. We can figure something out, but it seems to me like if you're either blocking an attack or dodging an attack, it's still how fast you are. And the stronger and bigger and stronger you are, that would mean you're slower and it'd be harder for you to block something. In my head, maybe I'm wrong, but what does it want to do?
Would there be a way to say let the defender choose? If they choose brawn, they have to stay put, and if they choose brisk, they can move to the side.
Now you're just confusing things.
No, and that makes sense. I kind of like that, but I mean, it puts the agency on the player, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
But that that only works if you're doing like a tactical map like this. If you're doing more theater of the mind combat,
Yeah.
The way that we have the theater of the mind combat rules set, that wouldn't really work.
That is true.
This is another thing to think about.
I should get a bottle cap for that.
That's a completely different game.
Okay, a pop top.
Hero point.
A luck point. Can I just make I'll do that. I'll do that on my character sheet.
Uh-oh.
He heard me. He's coming after me now.
I think it's going after the eggs.
It's a smart idea.
Okay. Top of round 5. It is your turn.
What is the state? Let me rephrase this question before I get made fun of. What does it seem like the creature is thinking? Like, is it in full-on attack mode, or is it like in flight mode?
Well,
Somewhere between.
it got like you would think it would have been able to leap over, like get up on those steps and leap over the edge if it was just trying to get away. But it looks like he was trying to put some distance between it and everybody else. But he didn't just leap over the side.
Okay.
It's angry and it's not done fighting yet, but it's also wanting to create some distance.
I gotcha. I would like to close in on it near this ladder, and I would
Okay.
like to hit it with my short sword.
Gonna bunk it on its head.
I will roll brawn, and I will roll a 1.
So that would be a plus in
Melee.
melee attack.
I think that's exactly what I did
Yep,
last
yep.
time.
Just make sure I don't get a 1. Okay, yeah, you miss. Kevin.
All right, I'm gonna move up,
Back in.
and I'm gonna poke him. Pokey pokey. Give me get. Oh, thank you. A 4.
I rolled a 6. You miss.
Yay. That's my turn.
Austin.
I run over here where I have a nice clear shot at the monster. And I'm going to use my short bow again. I'm going to roll a physical dice as well. That's a 7. Does it hit?
That is a hit.
Sweet. Okay. And a D5. Five. Max damage. Right in the eye.
Smacking.
Jeff.
Ooh. He is headed this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can make it to the top of the stairs.
I say, I think what we're doing in this, you got 30. You've got 30 feet.
That's fine.
It's 5 foot squares.
Yeah. I'm good right there. Was that more than 6?
I don't know. You're fine. Dan.
Well, I'm not sure what I can do. Am I dead, incapacitated at this point?
No. No, you've got 0 wounds. You're full hit points.
Okay.
We were joking because you had your hit points under wounds instead of hit points. That was it was a joke.
That's the joke.
Then I will run over here and make a stab.
All right. Give me a brawn
Which
roll.
is a D8, I believe. Yeah.
I rolled an 8, so that is a miss.
May I cash in another reroll?
Sure.
We'll go for the T-shirt. Maybe pointless. It is pointless. Yep. Okay.
Kevin, would it be overpowered to say that you're kind of thinking the same way that we were earlier, that if you choose to roll brisk, that you can move, I don't want to say half your speed because we're thinking theater of the mind, but that you can get away, maybe not say a 5 foot step away, but would it be
if
too
we were to
overpowered?
do that, I would say it would just be a 5 foot step.
Okay.
All right. So I assume I make my stab and grossly miss.
No, yeah, you miss. Yeah, it's his turn. I'm trying to decide who I'm going to attack. Donkey.
C.
Still got my tongue stuck out at him.
Give me a brisk roll.
I'll do it.
And try to beat a 9.
Okay. I rolled
That
3.
does not work. Give me a backbone roll.
I will do it.
Oh,
there you go.
Ooh, nice. Ooh. Liking that.
6.
All right. In this case, I'm going to leave it up to the players. He is going to attempt to jump over that hole where the ladder going down onto the steps, and it looks like he's trying to leap over the side. The way we're going to decide this is a mobility roll. Like, you've got 3 of you right there next to him. He's going to roll mobility, and then one of you can roll mobility to try and stop him. And I'll let you decide who that is.
Can 2 of the 3 roll?
No, 1.
I have a D7.
I have a D8.
Go for it.
Dan, what do you have in brisk?
That's what mobility. D6, yeah.
Go for it, Kevin.
What if we count this as like an aid action, so the other 2 people are able to aid me, which could bump up the die size by a step or 2? I think that's what we have listed as the rules for aiding.
Yeah. Okay. So you can bump it up from a D8 to a D10.
All right.
Come
You're
on,
just saying that
Kevin.
I rolled maximum on your die, and I'm not going to get it. 9.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a 10.
Oh,
But he does that. He pounces over that hole onto the steps and then leaps over the edge, and you guys hear him splash into the water.
coward.
It's time for a break.
Yeah. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Go to the bathroom, grab a drink. We will be back in about 5 minutes. Stick around, everybody. We'll be straight back. welcome back, Averages. Talking and things happen.
Technical difficulties.
So, so yeah, the creature has jumped overboard. It seems to be out of your hair now, at least for the time being. You have the run of the ship.
I
Once
guess we should go
again.
check on the eggs to see if it's back to scratching at the bottom of the ship.
It's a good idea, actually.
Let's go check it out.
What's that other boat doing? Is it still getting closer?
Donkey will use his. Oh, I don't know if I have the
Spidey sense?
spyglass. I have navigation tools.
Somebody had a spyglass because you've been
Yeah,
using it.
Yeah, my dad gave you the spyglass and
All right.
whatever else.
I'm writing this down that I have the spyglass.
I have my spy versus spyglass.
Donkey will use the spyglass and look towards the west.
Only two of us got that reference.
I figured that the majority of you would have gotten that reference.
I figured Dan would have caught it, but he didn't
Yeah.
seem to make any acknowledgement of it.
I
Me and
didn't
Jeff
expect-
both caught
I
it.
didn't expect Austin to get it due to his age, but
Austin, Google spy versus spy. You'll like it.
yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
I'm sorry,
um,
Jonathan. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was going to let the old folks reminisce.
Hey, I represent that.
I'm going to look with my spyglass towards the other ship.
All right. It has closed on you. It is definitely closer.
Is it on course to intercept us?
Yes.
Okay.
Question: Is it
Do we
close
have-
enough to shoot at? Like where I can
No.
write a message on an arrow? Oh, okay.
No,
Do we have
it's
any
definitely not
lanterns?
close enough for an arrow.
I
Do we
have
have
a
any
lantern.
lanterns still lit?
I have an
No,
Probably
you've
not.
got several lanterns, but none of them are lit.
And we're not making.
And you,
have
in
more
the
than three.
captain's logs and everything, he made a rule that no one could light a lantern because of these pirates. He didn't want to draw attention to the boat.
Correct.
What if he lied?
But at this point, the pirates may be better than the creature.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we have skills. We can defend ourselves.
So
Let's
I
probably
want to
join
try.
the crew.
I want to start, doing a hard target search of every in-house, outhouse, doghouse, and henhouse in the ship, and try and find a way to light these lanterns.
Well,
See if
hang
they
on.
find
Wait.
something that'll do it.
Can we
No,
pull
no.
a master and commander here? Can we light a lantern and put it on something at sea?
We don't have anything to light the lantern. I believe is the problem.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you've got a couple of lanterns, but you haven't found any fuel, and you don't have an ignition source.
I thought we did that a few days ago. Like we lit some lanterns and we lit more than 3, and then something bad happened.
No.
I could have swore we did that.
I think that might have been Pirate Borg.
What's it called?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm recalling something. Yeah, because there was
Yeah,
something
'cause-
with a certain number of lights.
Jeff
and-
That was a
Jonathan
rumor.
and Kevin.
There's a superstition
A rumor,
about
okay.
having too many lights lit
Okay.
at one
And I
time.
didn't light. That's right. Okay.
All right.
You
At the very
found
least-
a bunch. You found one lantern that was smashed. You found
Yeah.
a bunch of lanterns that are complete, but there's no fuel and no ignition source.
At the very least, are we still heading in the direction that that Balin wanted to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I take a stick and my bow and a plank of wood and use that to start a fire? Like
Certainly
a bow-
try.
like a bow fire or a, what's it called? Bow.
Yes.
It's
boat.
I know of which you speak, and yes, you can
Okay.
attempt to do this.
Okay. What do I
Um,
need to roll?
I'm gonna say that'll be finesse.
Finesse. Okay, that's a D8 for me.
All right, I will roll a d8 to oppose it.
That's a 5, please.
That is a 1. So yeah, you like you're just dropping down there on the deck.
No, I
Don't light the deck on fire.
I place another piece of wood with some stuff on it, and then I light it. I don't just plop right down and just start doing it.
I mean,
Oh,
lighting
good.
part of the boat on fire would be,
I mean,
we'd be
yeah,
able to
wouldn't be a
we'd be able to
lantern.
light our lanterns from that. So it's okay.
I mean, it would work, but no, I take it as like safely as possible so that we can light the lanterns.
He does it inside of a wooden barrel. Much safer that way.
Yes.
There's gunpowder in it.
The one that we use to store our oily rags.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, Austin's character like loosens the bowstring on his bow and like wraps the stick
Called a
in it
bow
and
drill. Yes.
does the whole bit, and he starts a small contained, for now it's contained, a small fire on the deck of the boat.
Okay. Everyone take a piece of fire and light the lanterns.
So I have
Lanterns
a
don't
lantern.
have oil in them.
Yeah, we don't have fuel for the lanterns. So
What?
now that we have
Put wood or
fire, I'm
something
gonna try
in
and look
it.
for fuel.
Literally just put wood in it, and it would work.
It's not the way lanterns work. Wicks don't burn unless there's oil in them.
Or
Have
you
you never
kill
been
the
to
dog.
Cracker Barrel?
I give you a 10 out of 10 for effort, Austin. I thought it was pretty good.
Thank
Cracker
you.
Barrel.
Okay. Wait, no, hold on. Didn't we find some oil before? Like at the second
if
layer of
there's
the deck?
probably there's some in the storage deck underneath, right beneath us.
Okay, then go get it. Go. Hurry. Shoot. Go
All right.
get it.
Donkey has been shooed off. He's going to go below deck and see if he can, in one of the barrels or crates that is easily accessible, not buried beneath the other pile of barrels and crates.
Lewis is going to try to find a medic kit somewhere. Is
He's
there
gonna-
any such thing to be
You-
found? He will search high and low.
You found a in that like surgical.
Yeah, I looked.
Did
in
you
the party
find
sheet.
in the
I didn't see
surgeon's
anything.
quarters?
We found a book and a few potions. And a
Thieves'
dead corpse.
tools, a dagger.
I didn't see anything in the party sheet, and I didn't recall anything specific. So
Yeah. Now you could run up there and dig around in the way this thing is written is you can dig. There was a big rack with all the jars of potions and
yeah,
stuff. You can roll on the random chart and see what you find, and maybe that will come up to a healing potion. But
where is that? Are you talking about up?
that's
on
in the
foredeck?
yeah, up in the for the ship to the port side, where there's a body with a table with a body on it on the left.
Okay. No, I can't get down this.
Port
side.
and left have the same amount of letters.
Yeah, I can't get down that side.
Port ends in T, right ends in T, but left ends in T.
But port is only 4 letters.
This side right
Yeah,
here.
go
L
through this
are close
door,
together.
Jeff.
Oh, this door.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, P and L are the ones that are close together as reasons port and left, and S and R are close together as reasons right and starboard.
Guys are so smart.
Oh, that shelf. Okay, so what do you want me to roll to do that?
I wish I was half as smart
Hold
as
on a
they think
second.
they are.
Let me. I'm going to deal with Jonathan's shenanigans.
Listen, I'm the errand boy. I was shoot off. And my task is to find oil and a wick and return as quickly as possible. I'm not getting distracted by anything. Laser focused. In fact, I'm running.
So
I need to.
if you remember, you got down there and all the cargo was lashed together,
Yeah.
and somebody went to get something out of the pile and it almost collapsed.
And we didn't put it back, right? So everything's on the ground?
No, you put it all back and lashed it
That
all
was
back up
so
to
stupid
keep it
of us.
safe.
I'll go down and help.
Well, you
Ugly
better
man,
run.
quickly,
I'm on a mission.
quickly.
Two hands are better than one.
Wouldn't we have 4?
Yeah.
Uh,
4 hands.
Get your other hand out of your pocket. Come on. We need all 4 hands.
Four eyes better than 2.
But I will say this, you've secured it.
In a way that we can easily get to it.
Okay, so PC searching for a specific item.
Lantern supplies.
Make fire, not boom supplies.
See, that's with DCC. This is based on a luck roll, which we don't have in chain theory. I'm going to say that will be a study roll. And since Kevin is down there, one of you is assisting the other. So whoever has the highest study, you get to bump it up 1 die.
I have a D6.
Same as me.
All right. I'll roll a D8.
Okay.
Or a D7, right?
D7, yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 points
1
in
plus 6 is 7.
study.
I know.
You're not down there, bruh.
I know.
Oof.
Yeesh.
That's not good.
What do you roll?
A 3.
3.
Can I cash in something? Can I cash in a reroll for them?
What are you rolling for?
What are you rolling?
I want
You're
to.
not rolling anything.
I know. I want
No.
to cash. I want to cash in
No,
for
that's
him.
only on your rolls, bro.
Mail it to me real quick. I'll flash it.
Yeah, it'll take
Yeah,
about 3 business days.
At least in this turn, you don't find what you're looking for.
Still haven't found what
You
I'm looking
start
for.
like I will. Let me give you this. You find a marlin spike,
Yay, we can build nets now.
a hammer,
Tink, tink,
and
tink,
a
tink, tink.
hand adze, whatever that is.
I think it's
I
like
have-
a
I think I
wood
looked that up.
stripper, bark
A
A
stripper
B
thing.
Z E.
Yes, an adze is used to dig a certain shape for wood or stone and such.
Can this one be a star-shaped ads? I want to build stars. In
Sure,
wood.
why not?
Okay.
Yes.
There is no such
Uh,
thing. as wood.
Alright,
Randy screams out like, "Hurry up!"
All right, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
In the surgeon's quarters,
Yep.
you find.
Do you want me to roll first?
No, I'm gonna roll it.
Okay.
You find a small jar with cedar in it, which gives you protection from unholy.
Oh, I'm gonna grab it, but I
Okay.
still need the health stuff. I'm still looking.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
Do these weapon, do those dice count towards those weapons? Like a hammer is a 1d6, marlin spike is a 1d4.
I would say this. I mean, this is just a normal like pounding nails hammer. I would say it's a D4.
Okay. What about the spike? Just keep it a D4.
Let's go with a
I don't.
5. That would
I
be. That's just a one-pronged pitchfork. So let's go with a 5.
You should
I
use
I
that.
think those dice the dice after that were the number that we find, not the damage of the item.
You are correct, probably.
Yeah.
Good call. Sorry.
Am I back in the ship's wheel?
Is that where you're wanting to go?
It is, yes.
Then yes, you are.
So then, no, you're not.
It's to the best of my knowledge, my character's knowledge, are all lights on the ship extinguished?
Yeah, there are no lit lanterns on the ship.
I'd like to
Except
make
in
a
one
Now the
hard.
sun's gone down.
Yeah, that's. I'm assuming this is night. No.
No,
No.
it's
The sun's still
sunset.
setting? Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't gone dark yet.
Well. Okay, then no. I don't want to do anything yet. I'll keep steering us in the direction that my character's compelled to take us. But I am waiting for
I'm
nightfall.
still looking through the bookshelf.
Yeah, I'm just giving other people a chance to do
Yeah, no worries.
some stuff. Austin, anything? You're just trying to contain the fire and keep from setting the boat aflame.
I mean, we're surrounded by water. What's the worst that could
Well,
happen?
Well, yeah, well done. Yeah.
You could be completely surrounded by water,
Yes.
like
What's happening on the
100%.
boat is fire.
I have been keeping it as well contained as possible.
Okay. Back down to the cargo deck. Give me another. What did we say?
Study. Kevin,
Yeah,
you want
give
to
me
take that
another
one?
study
D8?
roll, and you get to bump it up because of an assist. So, what are you rolling? D7.
D8.
7.
Or D7, I'm
Ooh.
sorry.
Max.
Nice.
Okay, you find a couple of barrels of whale oil.
worked.
Yay! I take a sip just to make sure how high quality it
Good
is.
what?
I'm gonna fill up my lantern.
All right.
I will also fill up my lantern.
Okie dokie. And Jeff, we go back to you.
Holy cow.
Animate dead?
You find a potion of animate dead.
What does that do?
When
That
buried?
means if a creature is dead, you can bring it back to life.
Ooh,
Well, we got plenty
can
of them
we-
playing.
can we bring back the first mate who's sitting on the table and ask him what happened?
Have
Sorry,
you even
I'm looking for
thought that
whale-
far
I'm
into the
looking at
story?
whale oil. I don't want a meta game here.
If only this whale oil could be used to bring someone back to life, so we could question them. If only we had that ability. But unfortunately, we found generic
Lewis is
whale
still
oil.
looking.
Shouldn't it?
We got that
Yeah.
Costco brand whale oil.
It is
Well-
tasty though. It's tasty whale oil. It
Tastes
has
like
a-
mammals.
I'm happy.
Lewis is still looking. FYI.
All right. Dan and Austin, no change in what's going on with you.
I'm still steering. The only thought Balin has is when nightfall is coming.
And the
I
only
mean,
thought
it is
is-
getting close. It's sunset.
Okay.
It's not complete dark yet.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for pitch black dark. In the meantime, I'm still steering the ship in the direction that I'm compelled to take us.
So I'll come back up on the main deck with my lantern filled with the oil and ask
Finally.
everyone if we should light the lanterns like below deck, so this way it's not easily seen, by other things. So this way they're there and we have them in case we need them, or if we should just light it here on the deck and then see what happens.
Yeah,
Let's just lay it on deck and see what happens, because there's already a fire on here.
that's okay. Balin explains to everyone else if they haven't already figured out. When it gets dark, this ship that's following us, I'm thinking of a way to get them to go in some other direction.
Or how about we go on their ship so that we don't get attacked by a lizard monster no more?
What?
Whatever monsters that's been attacking us, I want to get away from it.
He wants to pirate the pirate ship.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We don't even know if it's a pirate ship yet. We have no idea what it is. We haven't seen no flags. We haven't seen anything. They could be as nice as a. They could be fishermen, for all we know.
They could be sweet folks.
Yeah,
But
they could be.
nonetheless, but since I don't know who they
Shoot your
are,
face off.
I want to send them in some other direction.
Or how about we just join
Followers
the
of
crew?
Dagon.
For you to say like, "Hey, let us join your crew." Or you could just take us to a random island and we could just live out our days there. Like this guy from Jack.
And I mean,
fair.
to be just so everything's out there on the table, they may be coming to rescue you.
Yeah, we have no idea what their intentions are.
They may be trying to. They may know what's going on with this captain and what he's been running, this whole scheme he's been running, and trying to. I mean, you don't know. In his journal, he calls them pirates. That may not be what they are. Maybe he's the pirate.
That's what I've been thinking.
You guys got
Reverse
sucked.
psychology.
I'm just saying. So what is it you want to do?
I want to light
I'm
the
still
lantern.
searching.
All right.
Donkey comes back up.
Finally. After 10 million years.
He's sprinting. He's out of breath.
Need to work
Get
out
it,
more.
Sprinting up the ladder.
You need to work on your stamina, man.
How many steps? It's only like one.
I did it all on my hands. Sorry, I forgot to say.
Oh.
I mean, Jeff, at this point, if we're just going to play this game where we just keep rolling until you.
Oh, I have a
find-
number I have a number in my head of how many times I'm going to do this. I can tell you, I'm going to search 2 more times. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I said 4 searches. So you can do 2 quick searches and I'll be done.
With that one, you find a potion of protection from evil, second sight.
Nice.
I'm not sure what second sight does, but we can look it up.
Looks in the future.
Healing. Oh,
Oh, you
this
found
one says-
you found an anti-healing potion.
Oh,
Prevents thievery, healing, exorcism, protection from undead, holy.
that's the opposite you want.
But if you put that on somebody, that makes them vulnerable.
Correct.
That's still pretty
So-
awesome.
So
You can do that
So
on an
with
enemy.
with those, not having found what I'm looking for, I'm going to walk back out and I am going to share with the others 3 of the 4 things that I found. 1, the potion of animate dead. 2 is a jar of cedar, protect from unholy. And 3, the garlic and juniper that prevents the thievery, healing, exorcism, and such.
Those are some cool 3 potions that you found. Only
Yeah.
3 potions.
Awesome.
Very impressed with your 3 potions there.
Yeah, so Balin, as he steers, he's like, so you're telling me that you still haven't found what you're looking for?
Correct.
I mean, I have a potion of that.
Number
Like,
4. That's the 4th time we said that. So yes.
Donkey says that you were in there for 4 rounds, but you came out with 3 potions. What
hmm.
So I don't remember.
Monkey is the Deadpool of the J Terry.
Did we find any other lanterns on the ship that we didn't take?
I have a lantern.
I feel like there was
down below in the crew quarters. There
Yeah.
were several. I don't think you guys messed with them. There were several hanging. They
right,
weren't lit though.
While everyone's playing with their potions, I'm gonna go get them, like put them together, and fill them up with lantern oil, whale
Okay.
oil. So this way they're ready if we need to.
That's the way to go, Kevin.
So,
Thank
Is
you.
that something that I would see and recognize? Y'all are filling up lanterns with lantern oil.
No.
If I see that, I'm going to ask for some for my lantern.
Yeah, when I came up on the deck, I would be like, "Hey, we found oil. You know,
Gotcha.
go fill up."
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, let's land these lanterns quickly as possible.
Okay. Not
Wait.
sure you want to.
I want
Anybody
to
want to climb up into the crow's nest and hang one up on the mast and
The sun is going down. It's getting dark. We have a ship following us, and you want to start lighting the lanterns.
Yes.
If we light them, we need to be down below.
Do I think, as I'm like looking around and gathering these lanterns up, do I think that there would be a place in the boat that we could like light one and it would be not
Hidden.
like as hidden as we possibly could get, like maybe something below the waterline or something.
I mean, down in the bilges is completely below the waterline. The room that you woke up in, where all the other survivors are currently like chilling, it didn't have portholes. The crew quarters did. The deck with the crew quarters had portholes, but the where you woke up and you were chained to the post, that
Yeah.
didn't have any portholes. That was completely enclosed. But of course the bilges is completely, it's below the water line, completely enclosed.
All right. If everyone's okay with it, then I would like to light one down in the bilges and just like hang it there. And then while I'm down there, take a look at the eggs and see if like anything weird has happened with the eggs. Like one of them is.
I'm happy for you to do that, and I'll go with you to look at the eggs.
That works
Can you
for me
do that
too.
and be back in 3 minutes? And if you're not
Yes.
back in 3 minutes, we come check on you?
How about this? If I'm not back in 3 minutes, wait longer.
I got you.
3 minutes later, the ship explodes.
Yeah, I'm happy to go down there with you.
I'm secretly working with the creature that we've been fighting.
Could you like bring the lanterns here first so that we can like light them?
No,
We're
we're
not
keeping,
lighting lanterns.
we're keeping one lit so this way we have a source of fire. Because I don't think that if we sit here for hours with your tiny little tinder pile that you have is going to last that long. So this way we at least have one lit. So if we need to light more lanterns, we can do it much
We
easier.
can go get it. Yes.
Okay, fine. Once
But
he
we
gets his,
wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for your skill at lighting
Thank you.
fires.
Thank you. I mean, I am a hunter, so that makes sense for me to know how to light fires.
A round of applause.
Yes, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Can I just say my bow is fixed now from when I used it as a?
Yes.
No.
Okay, cool.
Roll the skill.
Was it
okay?
shared?
So Edward and Lewis are down in the bilges.
Yep.
Was it shared that the animate dead potion is? Was that one that was shared?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And are we certain that McCann is the body on the table?
I'm not certain of anything.
I believe you are. I believe you know. Like didn't you find something in the notes about him losing his eye?
I think so. That's what I was skimming.
All right, so
Yeah, McCann
Edward
lost
and
an
I are-
eye. Yeah, it's in there.
Edward
So
and I
I
are
mean,
down
of course,
one.
anything like you're assuming that's him. He lost an eye, and the body on the table had a glass eye that was very ornate and very well made. Like you're assuming that's McCann, but there's no
Got it.
way of knowing 100%.
Gotcha. We could know if we animated him and then questioned him on
Ah.
what he brought back from the ceremony that cursed the ship.
You totally could, yeah.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, Lewis is down in the bilges.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing down in the bilges?
We're investigating the eggs.
You have 2
They
minutes.
look
and
the
30
same as they did before.
Okay.
Still slimy.
Yep.
Do you want to poke one?
No.
I have a butcher knife.
I do. I really do. But I'm not going I'm not going to be that person right now.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to light the lantern with you, and let's mosey on back. But just know I'm looking at those eggs more and more.
You just want to fry them up, don't you?
Oh, I'm hungry too. I mean,
Investigate.
I could eat.
Like I want to release one from the rest of them or something.
I want to get
I'm
off
not
this
seeing the
boat.
movie Alien, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
I really want to get off this boat.
Oh gosh.
I don't want to be here with these nincompoops anymore. I just want to get off this boat.
That's Mr. Nincompoop to you.
Yes.
Game over. Game over, man.
That's aliens.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm ready to head back up.
We could-
light a lantern and leave it down there on the wood down there, and then make our way up.
I would go so far as to say there's a hook on the wall, like
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere.
there's a
we-
spot
I
there made for
Yeah, I
because
figured.
when somebody would come down there to do work in the bilges, they would need light.
Yeah.
So there's a spot there you could hang a lantern.
Hang it and let's go. But as I climb the ladder, I'm looking back at the eggs.
Scott is just enjoying this.
I just
He
enjoy
is-
life, man.
He is really enjoying this because he knows exactly what is about to happen.
Has it been three?
You
has it been
two
3
climb
months?
back up and are
Dodgeball.
back on the main deck.
Yeah, my maps are not coming back.
Yeah, hold on. That's because I haven't moved you yet.
Could I toss my fire off the side of the boat? Since we don't need it no more.
No, you have to eat it.
Do you just pick it up with your hands, throw it overboard?
No, I take the thing that I used it to contain it in, and then just toss it.
Man, I didn't realize we had a firebender with us.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you
someone's
can either put it out or toss it overboard. Sure. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'll toss it overboard. Let the lizard or whatever creature is in the sea have it.
Great. Now he's got fire powers.
Yeah.
It's also a pretty. I mean, I know you guys are being pretty careful about the beacons, but tossing a big plank that's lit on fire overboard is a pretty good beacon.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Thanks, I don't care.
Obviously, we
character-
throw it on the opposite side of the boat from where the ship is coming towards us.
It's not your character. It's mine. I'm tossing it towards the ship.
It's true.
Which side do you toss it over?
Whichever the side that has the ship.
L
On the other
and,
side.
L and R are both letters, so starboard.
Starboard. I throw it off the
Left,
starboard
right.
side.
Starboard. Okay. Do I see him do this?
Yeah.
Can I turn the wheel to port? Like hard to port?
Run over it.
Yeah.
Why?
No,
Lash the
Why?
waves over it.
Why?
Lash the waves.
no. I'm trying
fire
to
out.
take the ship away from.
Well, I mean, as soon as it hits the water, it extinguishes. It's not like it's floating
That's what I'm
there
thinking.
aflame.
Okay.
It hits the water and goes out, but like a plank of a flaming plank went over the side. If they're looking for you, they saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. With that in mind, yeah, I'll.
But you can steer it wherever you want to steer it. You
I
were
will
aiming
steer-
towards what you thought was your destination.
Well, I'll steer hard to port for a few minutes and then take us back to where I think we should go.
Okay.
And if that makes sense at all, I'm just
I mean,
taking us away
If
from.
if
yeah.
that doesn't, I mean, they'll notice if like us turning.
not
staying on-
not if
or
they
you-
can't see us.
Yeah, not for far enough away that they can't really tell.
I think they can tell. If we can see
Especially
them,
if
they
they're
can
heading
see
in
us.
the same direction. Have you been on the water and been in boats where you're headed the same direction? And
If we can see them, they can easily just see us.
but
I
that
can't
doesn't
even
mean they
drink
can
water.
determine exactly which direction we're going.
If they're on our line, they're coming towards us anyways. Would it be crazy to reanimate this McCann guy and ask him some questions?
No, I think that would be
Mm,
perfectly
I'm-
reasonable.
Is that the guy up at the helm or at the wheelhouse?
That's the
Wait,
that's
wait,
the
hold on.
body in the surgeon's room that Donkey took his
Okay.
glass eye from.
Could we?
I'm going to use that as a bargaining
possibly-
chip. I'll give it back if he answers the questions.
Hold on. Could we pour the unhealing potion as well on him, just in case if he like tries to do something to us?
Well, unhealing potion would probably stop him from healing from death.
Well, no, I mean like
Yeah.
the animate's dead. I mean that's not healing. It's just
I'm
I
happy
mean,
to use the
anime dead
potion.
is healing him from death. I'm gonna say.
oh, okay. Okay, now we just do the animate from dead and then just toss it on him later. From like fully healing, he'll just be halfway dead.
Hey, Duncan, where's his body? Let's go and we'll go and see what we can figure out.
Okay,
It's up there in the surgeon's room in the port side of the fore of the ship.
Yeah.
We need some muscle standing at the door in case something happens.
I'm gonna stand like right here by the door and have my bow drawn.
Lewis is going to go take a peek at the bookshelf one more time before he gets the anime potion.
Of course you are.
I'm about to shoot.
Cruise, pick a spot and grab. Oh, nice.
Charm
he
person
will-
spell.
Yeah, he's just going to take that and stick it in his pouch and not say anything. Walk back over with it and pull out the potion of animate dead to let Donkey administer it.
Donkey takes the potion, sings a little song to the Klobotter Man or whatever he heard Dan sing a song to earlier on. And then he's going to
I'll assist.
I guess.
hold his nose or
How
whatever.
do you
Hold his
get
nose, open his mouth.
how do you get a dead man to drink a potion?
What I need to know. All right. First of all, Dan, are you staying at the wheel?
I'm staying at the wheel. Yes.
He's going to die.
Nah, he's good.
Austin, you're outside of the room at the moment? Are you going in with everybody else?
No, I have my bow drawn, ready to fire.
So you're standing outside the door.
I am paranoid.
Might be
All right,
easier if you were just
so-
annoyed.
Donkey
Yeah.
and Lewis are on either side of the table. Edward is standing next to the door. Donkey pours this potion down the gullet of this dead body,
I cover the eye
like-
socket.
kind of
Make sure
cradles
it's
his
vacuum.
neck and like gets
Put a
it
little
to
in
go
the eye
down
socket.
his throat. And nothing happens for a second.
For a second.
And you're both like, all three of you kind of look at each other like, and then suddenly the body sits up. It goes and sits up. And that's where we're gonna cut it for the
I
evening.
pee a little.
Oh, good gravy.
I pee a little bit. Just tiny.
And
No,
yeah, we'll
that-
pick it up there in a couple of weeks and see what First Mate McCann has to reveal. I will tell you this. You got 3 questions.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So you could be giving some thought in the next couple of weeks. You can be giving some thought to what those 3 questions you wish to ask are, or
your-
not. I know you guys probably won't give any thought at all to those questions.
What's your favorite
Well-
food?
We'll completely forget.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
But yeah, we will we'll get back together in 2 weeks and continue this this little adventure.
Madness.
Good.
It's madness.
So yeah, next week we are running Pirate Borg.
Woo!
Be the 3rd episode of
Yay.
our continuing
Hopefully,
Pirate
hopefully
Borg.
hopefully the final episode. Yeah, but
Possibly. But between now and then, I will probably be running some Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I've really been enjoying that. Story of that game has been really cool. I've really enjoyed it. I was right. I've been saying from the beginning, but this one character was a traitor, was going to stab me in the back, and Friday afternoon it happened. I've been right all along. So
His first clue was when the name was Judas. He finally put it together.
actually, his name was Bodhi, but it's for gamers. It's the voice actor who did the voice of Charles in Red Dead Redemption 2, who is my second favorite
Yeah.
character in the game. When I heard his voice, I was like, "That's Charles!" And I actually went and looked, and was like, "Yeah, it's the same voice actor."
That's
But
cool.
like every conversation I've had with that character, it's been like something's off, something's not
Yes.
right. That
Little
guy's not
sus.
right. Something's not right. And this Friday afternoon, I was streaming it, and he finally pulled his move and stabbed everybody in the back. So I got to go figure out what he's doing. So, but other than that, at the moment, we don't have anything planned during the week. But Sunday night, we will be doing Pirate Board. I know Jenna was wanting to get back into Blades, and now that she's feeling better and on the mend, that may be on the horizon, doing some more Blades in the Dark. We really enjoyed running that. But yeah, please, once again, please join us on Discord if you would like to check out what we're up to and the games we've got running. and also our videos, our live streams go up on our YouTube channel the next day. Tomorrow morning, this will be up on YouTube. You can follow us there for any live streams you may miss. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got for this evening. So once again, I'm Guildmaster Scott. For Austin, Dan, Jeff, Jonathan, Kevin, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this playtest of Chain Theory, and you join us in 2 weeks for the continuing of the story. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Everybody.